Okay, hi everyone. It's an unboxing of a different kind today. Excuse the format of the picture, it's the only way I could think of doing it, my video camera. As you can see from my hand, it's quite a big box. I've only opened the flaps at the bottom. It's arrived today, I haven't looked at it. I only opened the bottom just to make it easier to take the box off. So, it's a box of polystyrene. It has a power lead. Has a bag of bits. Has an envelope. And that's empty. I'm sure some of you would have guessed now. It's a 3D printer. I've had a filament printer for a number of years now, 3 or 4 years, and this is a resin one. It's the catchily named Creality LD-002R. So, ordered it yesterday, would you believe, off of Amazon, and it turned up today. It's a good price, it's about £160. I've been looking at a few, been after one for a while now. Seen plenty of unboxing reviews. Anyway, let's get the out of the packing if I can, without dropping everything. I'll throw that down there and put that back on there. Should have brought the knife over with me. So it's well packed, as you can see. So this is orange. So sorry, I don't think you can see it. This is the orange cover, so it doesn't it cuts out the UV light, so it doesn't cure the resin. Then that's the front facing you guys. Just ease this off. I must have changed this because in some reviews I've seen of this, they say it's ready to go and it's all levelled and the build plate's in it as well. Well, it's not. The build plate is in this bit of polystyrene here. Let's get in there, see if we can get that out. So that's all that's in there, is the build plate. And the build plate, I believe, I should have to raise it, just screws on here. So, I'm going to break here, see if I can get it plugged in and working. Okay, so I've repositioned the camera, so hopefully you can see the LCD screen here. I've plugged it in, it hasn't blown up, so that's a good thing. Haven't turned it on yet, but we're going to do that for the first time right now. What I like about this is the USB's on the side rather than the back or the front, right, and where it gets in the way, so turning it on. And nothing happens. Oh, there we go. Doesn't make any noise at all. Oh, a bit of a beep. So, got 3 options. Touch screen at the front. I can't remember how it all works. Fans running. Tool. Calibrate. Manual. So I think you touch it and that selects it. So if we touch up, it should raise this part by 10mm. Very quiet. Big lump of grease at the back here, I've noticed. So that seems to work okay. So this is the tank which the resin goes in. Which is metal, and it has what's called defect film on the bottom there. A bit of a clean out. I don't know how well this is going out because it's dark here now. There's some graduations on the inside for how much resin you put in. I'll put that back down there, and we will now try and install the build plate. So that goes on like that. That needs a bit of a clean up, so I'll go up again. Or you can select 0.1 of a mil, 1 mil, and as I say 10 mil. So then you just realign this. Like that. You can go back. You can set 0, calibrate, stop, clean the vat. I think cleaning the vat just turns the light on all over the screen. So perhaps if I remove this again. So it says it can run 60 seconds, so let's see, as if we go down, you have to touch it once for each time. So I'm just going to see if I can turn it on for 10 seconds, maybe you'll see something, maybe you won't. Yeah, it's just lit up as you can see. So what that does, cleans it out, it hardens any resin in there, which is a waste, just tip it back in the bottle. So yeah, so there we go. So then you can press print but it won't find anything because there's nothing in there. And then system you can just change the language about, you can turn the beeps on or off. Then press service, it just tells you Creality's website, etc. Now you get back out of this screen, let me just touch it, there we go. And it says about, I don't know if there's any firmware upgrades, but it seems to work. So, that's good. Put this back in. That's good, and we'll just turn it off, and we'll put the cover on. So that's it. That's the printer part. So I know what's in what I said was a card. It's a spare film for the bottom of the tank with the changing instructions on it. In here, goodies galore. They give you a metal scraper for removing the print from the build head. You've got a plastic one that's for scraping the effect film. You've got a basic toolkit, you've got 3 Allen keys and a screwdriver in there, which is enough to do it all. People are not sure what the brush is for. I think the brush is included for cleaning your prints after the uncured resin. They give you a couple of pairs of gloves to protect your hands from the resin. They give you some filters so you can filter the unused resin back in because you'll get little bits in there, so you can save that. A couple of face masks, very useful at this time of year. A manual and a warranty part and a USB stick with bits on it. Apparently not a very good one. People are saying kind of download it onto your PC and put it onto a decent one, which I'm going to do in a little while. There's 2 test prints on there. A test print of the Eiffel Tower, would you believe, that takes 19 hours to print. I think a test print is just something you want to do really quickly. So I'm going to look around for stuff on the net later. So yeah, I think there's 2 prints on here, but I'm just going to have another read up. So that's that. There is another equally big box underneath, because at the time I was looking, Anycubic do this wash and cure station, and I clicked on it and it's normally 140 quid, and there was a voucher on Amazon for 40 quid off, so I bought that as well, but I'll review that again. I'm back at work for the next 4 days, so my next day's off Saturday, so hopefully we'll get this set up and running. I just thought I'd do a very quick video of the unboxing. I apologise that it's not very good, and I've just turned away from the camera, so you probably didn't hear that, so I was just apologising. It's not very good. I don't have a very good setup. I don't have a dedicated workstation really. I'm a bit worried about the smell from this, so what I'm thinking of doing is getting a small cabinet to put it in with a computer vent fan and somehow attaching a small, I've seen a nice small vent hose just to vent it out of the window when it's in use, and that should hopefully do away with the smell. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I've read good reports and some bad reports about this, but I think that's the same with anything. You'll get good reports and bad reports. And of course there's one more thing. No good having a resin printer without some resin. I thought I'd ordered grey, but looking at my order I ordered black by mistake because I thought they'd messed up. This is a water washable one, so you don't need IPA to rinse your prints off after, hopefully. Again, this is all going to be guesswork, so I just want a very small print that I can use to try it out. Very well packaged, look, comes in a box, and then the box is in like a cushioned bag, or the bottle's in a cushioned bag, and it's wrapped again inside. So very good. And again, they give you a little brush look. So yeah, I expect if you're going to buy it, this is LD-002R, however it's pronounced. They make the Mars printer, but that's my starter, a lot of resin. Anyway guys, I'm going to see if I can quickly get this up on the net to you tonight. Something completely different. So that's what I've done. I've been researching these, want to print out some more figures, and you just don't get the resolution with the filament type, but it's still useful for building bigger stuff. They do another version of this, which is the LD-002R, which has got a bigger build plate, but I thought this is probably plenty big enough to start off with. Plus there's getting 4K ones, this is a 2K one, which is even better resolution. And there's also, this has got an RGB screen. They do monochrome screens now, which apparently are quicker, but the one I was looking at, which was the LD-002 Mars Pro 2R or something, 2 I think, that people were saying the screen didn't have any glass behind it and was getting damaged, so, and that was 275 quid, so I thought this will do for starters. It's metal construction down there, just plastic there, but so there we go. Anyway guys, might see some prints at the weekend, we'll see. Cheers.